What's up, everyone, and welcome to episode 23 of the Regulators Series. Hi. Hello. Technically, we just ended practice, but got to film the intro. It was our last practice for our first tournament of the year, and it was a little rough today, not gonna lie, but you'll see that in the episode. Thank you, everyone, for coming back, and we'll see you inside the episode. What?
Did you like that last night, or?
Which one?
The what time should I be at yours?
No, I thought you liked that.
Oh. No, you did.
No.
I liked you saying it 8.
I don't even know what we're talking about. Look, I'm messaging Hunter as we talk. And you. I just made a group chat. Yeah, that was a lot of pocket shit right there. What'd you get? Hot.
You got hot?
Turkey sausage. What's wrong, buddy? Heavy sigh, bro.
It's more of a delicious water inside.
Oh, that was like a refreshing ah.
Filthy. You animal.
I'm not using it. And
Regardless.
Dooley used it last too, and you know how crazy he is.
Yeah, that dude's wild.
If you go to the Yingling Brewery, half of their brewery is in a cave, which they used to use to make ice cream.
Really?
They had a Yingling Creamery that was like
Your mom has a creamery.
about cheese and ice cream,
Bro.
and then further deep in the cave is where they kept the beer.
She always gets the bukkake of sprinkles.
Damn, I would definitely attend that.
Nobody cares about my Yingling story anymore.
I love it.
No, I've already saved it, and I will tell it to everyone at my work tomorrow, and I won't reference
He says
her
every
name.
time I drink a Yingling with somebody else, I will.
I have
will
this
pull
fact.
this one.
No!
I know about the thing about it.
You guys should have set up the camera. Is not the right word. Should have set up the trading card.
The camera.
Get on.
Alright, let's see.
Body feels good. I think it was actually last 2 weeks ago. So last week it was hurting too. Dirt biking.
Crash into like a golf cart or something.
Or a car.
Or a lawnmower.
No. All the fucking same.
What's up, buddy?
They're all the same anymore. When's Ross gonna come?
Yo, that fucking slacker, man.
Yo, that fucking slacker. only one I I'm so glad that I know, I can tell. I can tell. I need someone to keep my filler full. Other stuff.
Rave.
Yeah, man.
Reggae.
Yeah, Ron and I are trying to make a switch pointer to a decoy.
Dude, I'm gonna have to do so much editing people out today.
Like they dated for like less than a year.
My mom was like, "Who's that dude? Is that nice?"
They never lived together.
Yo, if that ain't a mixtape photo, I don't know what is.
I'm holding up to the point where I'm like, you can have a career. Make like your what's that, kangaroo chick or whatever? That'd be me.
Australian breakdance.
Yeah.
Oh, Braga?
Yeah, that'd be me.
Yeah. Julie said,
I didn't even see it, but
we are more in tune with each other going into next week instead of saying like, okay, swap one person in and one person out. You kind of start to get used to somebody, and you kind of start to develop that, hey, we're developing this like, you know, essentially like little chemistry here. And that way, like, the last thing that you hear and like the first thing that you're gonna hear next weekend is that person's voice you talked to all last weekend. So that's an idea I had. I know that kind of then limits things of where people play and like the positions and kind of what we're doing. So I recognize that as well. But I think as long as we are having like a good rotation and we make sure that we're actually like fully listening with people, fully communicating, making sure that you work through those kinks of like, hey, I couldn't hear you when you were making a kill count. That's something really important. So make sure that if you are missing something in terms of communication from the people that you're working with directly, like your guy in the center, if I'm not making a call, or if I am and you're not hearing it, I need to know that so I can adjust it. And let's make those adjustments today so we know that for next weekend.
I think the main thing is like Carlton being one and his two getting familiar with him and him getting familiar with his two and all of those people that it would be. For Volo, same situation over there. I think we know each other and hear our voices pretty well. Of course, good to get a refresher, no problem. But I think that what you're saying is focusing on, and this layout is hard, I will say. There's not necessarily a great twofer for Carlton, so we'll try to do that the best we can today, I guess.
Can't hear him. If I'm up in the snake too, I can't hear this dude behind me. So I need those calls to come from right here or from in the middle or something. So, hey, quit fucking around. Jeez. All right.
Timeout. Straight to jail.
Straight to the business.
Corbin, what are you going to say?
I think that what you're saying, Ross, is a good idea and something to practice at the tournament or to do at the tournament. But I think realistically at the tournament, we're going to end up riding the hot hand in those spots.
I don't disagree.
But today, what I would like to piggyback off what you said is to get Carlton and Bolo kind of into the spots that they might play at the tournament and pair them up with the people that they'll be around so that they get as many spins with the people that they will probably most likely be playing with in those spots. And then the rest of us, I'd say aim to get in the spots that you think you'll be playing at the tournament, but also don't be afraid to go out and do something else today. Again, we're like most tournaments, we're going to ride the hot hand, so do what you need to do to be the best you can be next week.
Things like that. So that
Singing today. Julie, what you got?
yeah, this layout, because it's so open right here, it's hard for this guy to turn and talk to everybody over here, but especially that guy. And it's like back Dorito. So a lot of times I can hear Chad, but most of the time I can't, and I'm just right there in the Dorito because his head is everything right here. So we just got to make sure that our guy who's in the home, who's got to choose like, hey, am I going to fill out and push the snake wide? Am I going to go up the middle? Do I have to fill out wide to the Dorito because we lost a guy over there? Yeah. But he's got to take more responsibility on getting the comms linked up because there's no one else over here in the middle that's going to do it. You know, maybe a Charlie. That's it.
I think that should be one of the primary focuses, because on this layout specifically, if we encountered this situation again, we would have played a whole day and struggled with that exact thing, which we did last week, which was like trying to get the communication back around. Of course, like this guy can also go over, but there are some reasons why that's a little bit difficult. But what I do want to say is this is like speaking like as something I want to work on too, but I think something that would help all of us is like I yell a lot when I'm making my calls, and then I listen, and then I yell again. And I think we've all seen great examples of communication where they don't have to yell, and they're talking to each other, and they're able to kind of ask questions and relay those kinds of things across the field. So just a reminder, if you're like shooting your gun a lot and you're yelling and you're catching little glimpses and you're yelling, I think a lot less communication is actually happening than if you could just shoot your lane, hey, can you hear me, what's up? And talk to somebody instead of yelling. I think I yell too much, and I want to try to change that this year with my communication styles.
Let's do it.
All right, let's bring it in.
I like to play a little pissed off.
No,
so
tone, boy.
Set the tone, boys.
Let's play it like it's the event, boys.
Hey, get ready, because next weekend it is the fucking event.
Hey, and I want to say one thing. If you want series title, you got to start off hot first point of the first tournament. What the fuck is it called?
Yeah.
Shut up.
All of it.
Yeah.
All of it.
Family on 3.
1, 2, 3.
Family!
Let's go, boys.
All of it.
Whatever it is.
Call it.
Dad, he took that from you.
I still said the numbers.
I thought that was Dad saying them.
I still said the numbers.
Eat it up.
Or my homie. Yeah.
Fuck. Shit. That was not coming out strong like we planned. But maybe next time. You got shot by a teammate? Who? From the other side?
I was in for a second already.
He came over and said sorry.
When you moved, you probably.
Hey, Dooley, wipe your mask off. Come on, Ross.
They got into the D3 off the break?
D3 off the break? Okay.
He's shooting sideways.
That's what that team was doing.
They're so overloaded on that Aztec, it's impossible for me and Nick to survive and battle and try to make something happen.
Let's go with the safe route.
I just looked at the shots over there. It should be pretty doable. We'll see what happens.
You're saying we're getting shot on our secondary bumps?
On the way to the secondary.
That's what I heard from a bunch of people.
Who got shot on their secondary bump?
The first point.
Ross, did you get shot on your secondary bump? On your first
He got shot out in the open.
Moving out of it.
Because the D side was starting to shoot that way too, and it was harder for me to see that pin, so I just kind of. I thought that slowly moved over and I just walked into it.
Hey, the home guy on Snake is shooting for the beast. Okay? Cool.
Well, one time he was shooting for.
Because they're gunning to the beast. If you're shooting up the middle, you should catch them on their way up to the
He also was shooting for the Charlie when we played Pablo's line. Both points he's looking for Forhan to come from the home or the Alpha to the Charlie. And he got him the first point or the second point, I forget. One of those. So I mean the home is doing well
We're just
against us, cutting off the middle.
That's what we're
towers
doing.
And bumping out. But like that hasn't happened to you yet because you're going there off break. Like they're not shooting you off break or anything. I mean,
They're not doubling the home either.
Careful.
Their double home is going to Arizona.
Yeah,
So that's-
but the last point, Ross got up to the Charlie just fine. I think if you do it early enough and you dive into the bunker, you should be all right.
So, and that started from the beast. I basically went behind Chad up to the beast, was shooting that snake shot, and then bumped over quickly to the Charlie.
And I think if we want to do that, that could be really smart. If we're going to say, hey, that guy's got to go over and become the back Dorito at the Charlie, and then one of you has to activate. Once you get a kill, then you should be free to activate to clear out the middle.
That Charlie should be able to see the Seattle as well if they go over. If he's out a little bit.
If you guys are both heads up, like you probably should start off. At any time you get put in this yell switch, you can probably lock down a zone either way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I know for a fact that Charlie can lock down like the S1 or S2 gap or something. Or sorry, what's the Y one? Cobra Viper.
It's hard to see. It's hard to see.
You can lock down the Cobra, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
but anyway.
you can do that, but yeah, it's hard to see anything past that, really.
Yo, Hayden, always being efficient. That's what we're preaching.
Guys, talk about it over here.
That's what I'm doing at the home. Yes, I'm at the home shooting
Like round
inside
cat.
of the beast.
But I bet
Hey,
you could shoot
Nick,
Charlie.
can you grab me a Gatorade?
That's what Corbin shot at, right?
When you're running to the beast looking...
I didn't run beast.
But who did it? Farhan? When you're running up to the tower and you're looking D-side,
Oh, it's wide open.
what are you seeing? What gap are you shooting?
Right before the D1.
You can see perfectly?
Perfectly.
That's hell yeah.
He's what?
Here, we're gonna start. That's why they're stopping at the Alpha then.
All right.
That's fine, but he needs to...
Doesn't help if they stop at the Alpha. I can't see them at all.
He's got to get out of that bunker. We can't double up beast for too long, you know what I'm saying? So after we
Wait,
get
they're
out,
doubling beast? We're doubling beast?
just the last 2 points. Yeah.
And how long are we there?
Not long.
No,
Okay.
but I'm trying to find out because I couldn't see everything that was going on. I just want to know,
Like a pod of-
where did you guys go after that? So you stayed at the beast, looking snake, right?
I stayed at the beast and went to the Seattle.
I could hear you guys calling my name too. Someone was calling me or telling me to look at the snake. Before the point, I was told to stay on the Dorito side.
You are.
Dude,
So
it's
I
like,
stayed-
Misunderstanding
So-
from somebody else, whoever said that, about whose responsibility is to watch this.
Someone's trying to turn my gun, and I fucking kept telling them, I'm like, no.
Because Chad's already there doing it.
yeah, if you're talking with Chad and you two are on the same page, there's no other reason for you to switch, you know what I'm saying? One of you goes down, well then you got to figure it out with everybody else, like, all right, where should I look?
Is that person who's asking the question probably feels like they can't do anything because of that lack of information. So the way to fix that, in the beginning of the point, when we set that up, it was a little bit last minute. We knew what we were doing, but we didn't say, this is the lane we're shooting, this is the lane he's shooting. I tried to get that going, but they started like ready to call. So.
But it worked, and we can get more detailed on it, and we can fill everybody else in, so everybody knows the plan, and we're on the same page. We can operate better.
I think I'm not saying this happened because I wasn't involved. I was filming. I was kind of out of the process. But when we are talking about what we're doing, I see a lot of the times, you know, D side's talking about D side things, snake side's talking about snake side things. So let's try to always bring it, you know, around to everyone, because everyone needs to know. Or else things like this happen when they are, you know, trying to pull people's lanes off of things.
Here, let's go. Y'all called this meeting.
Right me back.
What the fuck?
He's gone.
Now we just do what the fuck we want to do. No, you fucking locked in. That fucking tournament. Don't worry about it.
Go!
For a long time. And I think we need to talk about that one first.
I have an outside perspective that I like to offer, but if you guys want to go first, I'll add afterwards.
I'll shit on myself. I got impatient and was looking for the first kill, got cocked in the face.
I didn't want to let off of Carlton that point. I didn't want to let that corner get in the snake because we were at the 50. I felt like my gun was the most important that way. I didn't want to pull it.
I think that's right.
Does anybody have a different opinion on that? Or no, I think that was.
I think.
I heard Julie next to me, so I figured there was something going on over there. I didn't want to let my guy down or leave him alone.
Okay, did everybody know where everybody was at?
Yeah.
Yes, I repeated it.
I thought there was 4 bodies, and Carlton said 5, and I tried correcting him, say only 4 bodies alive.
Because they had the beast and the home.
Yeah, Beast looked D-side.
Yeah.
Beast home back right, D1, D2.
So they were double stacked in the Doritos.
We were confused because we couldn't, Corbin and I couldn't see the D1 because we're focused on the D2. It was blind the whole Doritos.
They got tuned Doritos late. I was already at the 50 trying to figure out shots when I saw them go into the Doritos. You guys heard my call because I heard you guys all relay it and shit. 2 in the Doritos.
To me, it seemed like that Carlton got to the 50. Julie is also at the 50. You were at the Seattle or the Dallas.
That was at the very end.
You were at the Charlie, and then you ended up moving up, right?
The last second.
The thing is that where the guns were shooting, there were so many guns on Carlton and not enough guns. There's Beast looking D side. Doritos were mainly looking this way. Home was looking snake side. Beast was looking D side. And the corner was basically looking at Carlton. The breakdown there that I think is that assessing what that is, because that means there's a blind spot, and that means that the Dorito side has the ability to push. Carlton's already at the 50. He shouldn't have to battle anybody else until he has the advantage. And I think that D side needed to find out where that gun was really shooting and go. I don't know how, but that's what it looked like.
Corbin was there, and he was looking for the move, but you had the Beast shooting that way. So if he would have gone,
It's a big blind. I have to wrap and step out to try to put him in.
That's the D2 to D3?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's like playing.
He had 2 guns on him. I can't help putting any of them in.
Yeah.
Can you?
I could have done it faster.
There's a problem-solving
Could you have
aspect
put the
here,
beast
right?
in from the Charlie?
You
The
can't
beast?
get locked up that entire time until.
Yeah, I looked inside.
Gotta
to see
figure
if I
something
could catch the beast
I guess,
hanging out. I can't even see the
could you have retreated and got a better angle on something? I don't know. I'm just curious.
No, it was my first time up there, and I could have been more aggressive with fighting him because if I stay low, no one else can shoot me. I think the Dorito 2, the big brick is blocking. Home was looking snake side. Home could have dropped some balls in, but he wasn't really looking my way.
Yeah, he was pretty focused on snake.
Yeah.
Good if you had Julie there keeping them in the first 2 Doritos.
Yeah.
So they couldn't get to the 50 and wrap, which was
I could have been more aggressive. That was in my court.
It's all right.
had the best opportunity to
I did.
make something happen.
What's wrong with you?
I'm trying not to produce them. I'm trying to both listen to everybody and also write down play.
Double home, and then I'll take over the Beast, and then you can fill out later wherever you want to go. I'm shooting snake side. That's where I'm going.
Why don't you shoot D side and I sit in the stranger?
Okay, we can do that. It's just fucking. It's farther.
What? Hey, who did we lose? Hey, back left beast! Back left beast! Hey, back left beast!
Beast! Beast! Hey, get him out! Hey, is he out? Hey! Hey! That's a kill off the D side! 50 snake! Hey, get him out! Get him out! Get him out! Yeah. Hey, what we got, Chad?
That's runner.
D1, Julie! Hey, get out! Get out! Get out! Get out! Get the beast out! Get the fucking beast out! Hey, D2's on me! D2's on me! Hey, the D2's on me! Dude, I shot the fucking beast. Chad, he came on the inside. Let him out! Let him out! Let him out!
I said now's my chance to take down the giant. Get me.
I did, but you were gone by then. I was in.
I should have said it earlier.
When I was in the D2, and you were still shooting this way, I was like, all right, I got one chance to figure this out, but you didn't end up moving to the 50 Doritos, so I kind of was stuck. Like, I was like, oh.
I was out in the open trying to do some sneaky shit when I still thought you were there. Hey boys, I say let's run that again.
Dude,
let's just run opposite of the.
Why is it always, oh, there are friends and stuff? Fucking run them down. Play it like it's a fucking event, dude.
Yo, if any of you run
Because are you gonna do that? Are you gonna do that? Are you gonna do that at the event? Like, pussy foot around? No, you're gonna fucking go balls to the wall.
The only reason I put just one on you is because I knew I had your back.
Yeah.
And I was like,
I appreciate that, but
yeah.
what are you on? No, he didn't know what
I raced to get there. But I raced to get there to get it on your back, but I didn't want to be aggressive with that last one.
Crazy.
Yeah, I got it.
Pause.
I raced to get that back shot.
Try to do this. We're wasting time.
That's what I'm
Drop the goddamn hammer.
Like, all right, I'll get in so we can finish it out. They come back.
3-1. All right, I'm gonna try again. 3-2. Nick, please go back in. Please go back in.
I was just like,
it's not working.
This is not how this is supposed to go.
Corbin yelled at me the first time today.
You know what's hilarious?
So
one of
I'll be there.
One of Jesse's friends. She's in Melbourne right now. Australia.
That's a British accent.
It's just a British accent with a criminal record, like who else?
It's a British accent with a kangaroo.
Well, I said it when nobody else was listening.
So I said it first.
They're like, whoa.
I mean, dude, you hit anything in the face hard enough. I mean, people fight off sharks in the right spot of the nose, you know.
Julie said it's.
You can fight
I
off.
fight sharks by biting back.
That's
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, if you have a mouth.
If you have a mouth. Oh, when I made the team.
All right, everyone who's changed, tag in with us because we're making these fucking pods.
He said, I'm not changing.
I jammed all my fingers that last point. Actually, it's crazy.
Did you core sample?
Jammed. I finger sampled.
Dude,
isn't that something Dooley does?
I'm telling your wife.
Finger sample?
No, he does butthole shows.
I'm telling your wife.
Show me the fetal.
I core sampled your wife.
What's the pH?
Jeez. That sampled quickly.
You know what? Dude, I need a fucking top hat for you with a blue ribbon because you look like the guy from Gangs of New York. And it's
He already knew it too.
He said, yeah, I get that.
All right, Carlton. How do you think the last practice before the tournament went?
I think it went good. Possibly a little too long.
Last practice for the tournament was okay. Wasn't bad.
It was good. We started off slow, but that's a common occurrence with us, and we're trying to fix
It
it.
was productive. It was a tough but good day.
I think we got everything down we need to. I mean, our comms were fucking amazing by the end of the day. I had very few complaints.
Talked in the morning about things that we wanted to work on, and I think some of those things fell through the cracks a little bit. Better communication, having conversations on the field. We didn't start hot with that, so that was kind of frustrating, but we ended up getting better, I think, throughout the day.
But throughout the day, we picked up and started doing a little better, especially with playing the body down situations throughout the last half of the practice. So it was really good to be able to either defend or be on the attack, and that helped me especially because I've always been having issues with being up in front and getting on the horse and going down the field fast, so it was definitely a lot of help.
But we all had fun.
We had a fair amount of issues with communication early on. I think we just weren't playing with each other. We weren't playing as a team. So as the day progressed, we made sure we took some time in between points, talked about it, made sure we all got on the same page, and ended the day basically playing against ourselves, which I think was good because it helped illuminate some of the things that we were missing earlier. So overall, I think it was a good day.
I thought it went well.
Yeah?
Yeah, that's all I got.
Okay, cool. It was a good practice.
Yeah.
All right, everyone. So we're finished with practice, the last practice before the tournament. We had a rough time getting started, but later in the day, once we figured out what was going on and we talked about the points, we broke them down, we came out with a few new breakouts and game plans. We started turning around later in the day. And then once the field started dying down, we had 9 people out here. So we did some 4-on-5s from the box. Unfortunately, there's no footage of it because we were all out there playing 4-on-5s, and it was really good to simulate attack and defense and like just kind of push. The attack team's got to push it. The defending team has a minute to hold it. I wish we got some footage of it, but that's what we ended up doing with the back half of our practice. We're here, one of the last teams here, shutting down the field, and we're ready for next week, and we can't wait to play the tournament. First place, I really hope. Working hard, and I just feel like this is our year. Thanks everyone for watching, and see you guys next time on the Regulators Series.
Give me my gun. Yeah. What's going on over there? You need help tying his shoe?
Someone video me videoing them.
I brought orange slices, guys.
Suck on my big toe, he says.
Yo, fucking Velcro on the shoes. Oh, that's what you need.
No shoelaces yet.
I don't do shoelaces
All right.
yet.